Level 1. Cities are made for movement, but not just any movement. It's the flow that keeps everything running smoothly. You've probably seen it. Pedestrians moving in sync, in a coordination. In cities like Tokyo, Paris, and Copenhagen, there's a reason people don't bump into each other on the streets. It's not magic. It's a carefully designed pedestrian flow trick that ensures that the streets keep moving without chaos. Tokyo is a masterclass in pedestrian flow. The city uses subtle urban design that makes it almost impossible to walk in the wrong direction. Pavement colors, road patterns, and street signs guide foot traffic, nudging pedestrians into a smooth rhythm. This is why people walk in a near-perfect line, why there's no pushing or shoving, and why you rarely feel like you're fighting your way through crowds. This design trick doesn't just keep people moving, it makes it feel effortless. Even though Tokyo has 37 million people, the streets feel surprisingly calm. Copenhagen does the same with its famous colored tiles, guiding pedestrians through busy spots. While in Paris, hidden alleys and shortcuts allow locals to navigate quickly through the city without touching major streets. Here's a fact. In well-designed cities, pedestrian systems can increase walking efficiency by up to 40% compared to cities with less thoughtful planning. Level 2. We all know straight roads are nice, but curved streets are the hidden genius of urban design. It's not just about aesthetics or making the city look pretty. Curves are there for a reason. In Copenhagen and London, curved streets are carefully designed to slow down traffic. Why? Because straight lines encourage drivers to speed, and in densely populated urban areas, speeding creates chaos. Curved streets, on the other hand, force drivers to reduce their speed, keeping the city safe and pedestrian-friendly. It's a clever way to prevent accidents without having to rely solely on speed limits or traffic signs. Also, in cities with curved streets, traffic accidents are reduced by 30% compared to grid-based designs. The curves also help with flow. They break up large stretches of road, making the urban environment feel more organic and human-scaled. In Copenhagen, these curved streets not only slow down traffic, but also create pedestrian zones by limiting car access in certain areas. This design hack doesn't just benefit drivers, it helps create a more pleasant environment for everyone. These streets are designed for people, not cars, turning every corner into a safer, more enjoyable experience. Curved streets might seem like a simple design trick, but they make a huge difference in how we move through cities. Level 3. When we think of express lanes, we often think about highways or bypass roads, but the real trick lies in how cities use express lanes in public transportation. In New York City, the subway system is a perfect example of how express lanes shave off precious minutes from daily commutes. The subway is already one of the busiest in the world, handling over 14 billion passengers each year, but the express lines are the unsung heroes of urban efficiency. They cut down commute time by bypassing local stops, meaning you can travel across the city in half the time it would take via the regular subway. Express lines in New York save passengers up to 20 minutes during peak hours, time that adds up to hours over the course of a week. This simple trick makes the subway not just a way to get from point A to point B, it makes the entire city move more efficiently. But it's not just about the subway. City highways have express lanes too, designed for those who need to get somewhere fast. These exclusive lanes are for high-speed traffic only, cutting through congestion and giving commuters a direct route. Think about it. In Los Angeles, express lanes allow cars to bypass traffic jams, turning a 90-minute commute into a quick 40-minute drive. These lanes aren't just reserved for cars, they're part of the city's larger transportation system, allowing buses, carpools, and even bikes to speed through urban gridlock. What started as a small trick to beat the traffic has turned into one of the most effective ways to keep cities running smoothly. Level 4. The roundabout isn't just a road feature, it's an urban life hack. It's a simple trick that keeps traffic moving without the need for lights or signs. In cities like London and Paris, roundabouts are everywhere. They prevent the traffic jams and chaos that come with stoplights, instead allowing vehicles to flow in a continuous circle, keeping everything moving without the need for stop-and-go driving. Roundabouts, though, reduce accidents by 40% because they eliminate high-speed collisions at intersections. In places like Paris, roundabouts aren't just about traffic, they're designed to manage urban space. When traffic isn't stopping at every intersection, streets feel less congested. They are also for safety, reducing pedestrian accidents and car crashes. While traffic lights force you to stop and wait, they keep vehicles in a constant flow. No waiting, no fuss. They're the reason why cities like London have more reliable traffic even during peak times. Level 5. Sometimes the best trick is the one that removes cars entirely. Superblocks, a revolutionary urban concept, are designed to limit car access in order to prioritize people. In Barcelona, superblocks have turned residential areas into pedestrian zones, limiting car access to the perimeter while transforming the center into a green space. What does this do? It makes the city quieter, safer, and healthier. Statistical fact, in Barcelona's superblock areas, pollution has dropped by 25%, while traffic-related accidents have decreased by 30%. But it's not just about reducing cars. Superblocks turn streets into spaces for walking, cycling, and community activities. In superblocks, streets are calmer, giving children space to play, neighbors a place to gather, and pedestrians the freedom to walk without dodging cars. And this isn't just a Barcelona thing. Superblocks are starting to show up in cities like Paris, Melbourne, and Los Angeles, all adopting the idea to create more walkable, bikeable cities. It's a smart urban trick that turns our old ideas of city planning upside down. Level 6. Look up. The future of cities isn't just on the ground, it's above our heads. Rooftops are more than just idle space. They are a smart urban trick that makes cities greener and more livable. In cities like Singapore, New York, and Berlin, rooftops aren't just for views. They are full-fledged green spaces that serve multiple urban purposes. The trick? Green rooftops that absorb sunlight, help cool the buildings below, and reduce the urban heat island effect. Imagine this. Instead of heat rising from flat rooftops and making the city feel like a sauna, these rooftops absorb that heat and cool it down naturally. They can actually lower the temperature of a building by 5 to 10 degrees Celsius, making cities more energy efficient and comfortable. But it's not just about temperature control. These rooftops also play a role in stormwater management, reducing runoff and preventing flooding. In Singapore, vertical gardens have transformed skyscrapers into lush, green oases, helping to improve air quality while providing a place for relaxation. These rooftop gardens are not only creating green spaces in dense cities, but they are also turning otherwise wasted space into productive zones. The rooftop trick helps fight pollution, reduce carbon footprints, and gives city residents a much-needed breath of fresh air in the middle of concrete jungles. Level 7. Cities are built above the ground, but some of the best urban tricks are happening below the surface. Underground pedestrian tunnels are the hidden pathways that make navigating busy cities easier and faster. In cities like Paris, Tokyo, and London, pedestrian tunnels connect key spots like shopping districts, train stations, and tourist attractions. Paris's underground tunnels have reduced foot traffic congestion by 40%, making the city more accessible and easier to navigate. The secret to these underground systems isn't just about avoiding the crowds on the streets, it's about moving faster and safely through busy areas without worrying about traffic. Paris's tunnels connect major metro stations to popular tourist destinations, allowing visitors to bypass busy streets and reach their destination without the hassle of cars or rush hour crowds. In Tokyo, these tunnels provide direct access to major business districts, saving people valuable time during their daily commutes. By creating these underground networks, cities make movement efficient and make it easy to get from point A to point B without the chaos above ground. Level 8. Finding a parking space in a crowded city can feel like a game of chance. But what if parking wasn't about luck? What if it was about technology? Here's the smart parking trick, a city-wide solution that eliminates parking struggles by using real-time data. In cities like San Francisco, Barcelona, and Los Angeles, smart parking systems allow drivers to find parking in real time using apps that show available spaces. Here's how it works. Sensors embedded in the ground detect whether a parking spot is occupied and send this data to an app, which helps you find the closest available spot. San Francisco's smart parking system has reduced parking search times by 30%. But it's not just about convenience, it's about efficiency. By optimizing parking usage, cities reduce the time spent driving around looking for spots, which in turn reduces congestion and carbon emissions. In Barcelona, the smart parking system even tracks prices based on demand, encouraging people to park in less popular areas, while also incentivizing shorter parking durations to improve turnover. Level 9. In cities, noise pollution is an unavoidable side effect of modern living. But what if cities could hack this problem and make urban spaces quieter without the need for drastic changes? The noise reduction trick is about turning the environment into a barrier for sound. Cities like Berlin, New York, and Tokyo are using soundproofing techniques in key areas to reduce urban noise. It's as simple as adding noise barriers along highways or soundproofing busy areas like train stations, bus stops, and parks. In Berlin, bus stops are designed with acoustic shields to reduce noise from passing traffic. Soundproofed bus stops can reduce ambient noise by up to 10 decibels, making a huge difference for commuters and pedestrians in high-traffic areas. But it's not just about soundproofing, it's about integrating green spaces and natural materials into the city design. Trees and plants, for example, act as natural noise buffers, absorbing sound and creating quieter, more peaceful environments. Tokyo uses green corridors along major roads, helping to break up the sound waves that come from heavy traffic. These small but effective tricks improve quality of life in the urban jungle, allowing residents to find pockets of peace amidst the noise of the city. It's not about eliminating the sound, it's about managing it, ensuring that cities can remain vibrant but also livable. Level 10. Waste management in cities is often a logistical nightmare. But what if waste didn't have to be handled manually? What if technology could make it easier to keep cities clean and efficient? Cities like Seoul, Barcelona, and San Francisco are using smart waste management systems to streamline the collection, sorting, and disposal of waste. How does it work? Seoul has implemented smart trash bins that send signals when they are full, ensuring that garbage trucks only pick up trash when needed rather than following set schedules. This reduces fuel consumption and optimizes routes for waste collection, making the system more energy efficient. Smart waste systems reduce collection costs by up to 30% by eliminating unnecessary trips and reducing manual labor. In Barcelona, the city uses underground trash systems where trash is sucked through underground pipes to central locations for sorting and disposal. This trick keeps streets clean, eliminates the need for waste trucks driving through neighborhoods, and even reduces traffic. By integrating technology into waste management, cities make urban life cleaner, greener, and more efficient. The smart waste trick doesn't just deal with trash, it optimizes the whole system and makes the city sustainably cleaner. Want more insider hacks on how cities are becoming smarter? Subscribe now to keep learning about the genius urban tricks that are changing the way we live.